What I am about to show you is what we call a note organization mnemonic. So, outlines. It is my mnemonic and it is a type of a note organization mnemonic. The way textbook and lecture notes are organized can inhibit learning and recall are promoted. In the sense that the organization of notes can promote recall, it is a memory device. The picture on the right is an example of a note organization mnemonic called an outline. Outlines clearly separate main ideas from details, which helps organize the information in the mind, making it much more easier to remember. And now I will show you how I use it or write it, and it's kind of complicated like for me, but it's effective for me. So these are my past notes and it looks very messy, but it's very effective. And what I do is I write a shortened or an outline version of a very wordy lesson, and then while I write, I narrate it inside my head, which helps me familiarize the lesson. And that's what I do after I finish writing it. I study it over and over again. So for others, it might not be effective, but for me, it's very, very useful. So this is like the outline version of the valence electron and the leads. On the left is the valence electron. It's very short and very simple to understand. I also use arrows to indicate what I'm talking about. And on the right we can see leads, which is very easy and it's very short lang. So this is what I use to study, but sometimes I also look inside the book. So I shorten the lesson, then write down the valence electrons of groups 1 through 18. After that, I write down the elements or the symbols under those groups. Basically, as I write the shortened versions of the lesson, I narrate it in my head and I end up familiarizing it. I study it over and over after I finish writing, and the same goes with the leads. If I don't actually end up memorizing or familiarizing them or forgetting, what I do is I mentally look at a copy of my outline, and trust me, it's very effective. So to be honest, I had a hard time with the examples because it's sort of hard to explain unless you've tried it. But for example, for bromine to get the leads, I will pull up a mental copy of the outline that I made, or unless I memorized it. I know it looks like it doesn't make any sense, but that's just exactly what I do. So bromine is in the 17th group, and then based on my outline, the valence electron is 7, so I will then plot the dots. It's easy as that. For hydrogen, carbon, krypton, and oxygen, it's basically just the same. So in conclusion, I shortened the lessons, I studied that, and then sometimes I pull out a mental copy. So sometimes I pretend like I'm holding the physical copy, and that's it.